Welcome back, gamers. Lazy Gamer here, and let's play some more Knights of the Old Republic, shall we? Now, last time we were asked by this woman, Elora, to help her husband get out of jail because he was obviously imprisoned falsely. I do not remember if I need to find any evidence or talking is all I need. Anyway, there might be a chance that I will fail. Therefore, if I fail, you will not hear me say all this, because then I will start all over again. I believe said husband is in prison, which I can't get into. So you say. I cannot enter. Well, that's a bummer. Well, I guess there will not be a fail here then. So how do I get in?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Elora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
My mistake then. He's not in prison. He is in the courts, which is somewhere else. So we will continue exploring. I think that might be here. So let's try that.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Bureaucrats, honestly. Well, actually I might be in the courts. Let's see.
I'm sick of hearing about Manon's neutrality. It sounds like a coward's excuse not to fight, if you ask me.
Probably. Yeah, I'm in the right place. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, they know because I am famous, I guess. I don't care. Star map. We'll discuss later. Murder case, yeah.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him. Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Right. It's a bit more expansive than I remember. And I'm not quite sure if there is actually a time limit, but I will assume that there is and do no other quests than this. I have questions about the trial. That's a weird question. What do you think of Sunry?
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
Something suspicious, maybe.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elas's hand.
Republic Sith? No more questions for now. Right. Anything different? No more questions for now, Your Honor. So, I don't think there is any point talking more to any of these guys. No, I got... Yeah, sorting in this game could be could be a bit better. Oh, it's not bad by any means. Let's see, visitor's guide. It's not what I was after. Star mount. No. Mandalorian. No. All items. New items. Let's see. Star map. Hunter's license. No. Did it... Spoken to judges. So it's here. Yeah. That's information stuff is sometimes confusing. Leaving the scene of the murder after a blaster shot was heard. Sunry have noted crippling injuries from his past experience as a war hero against the Sith. So it was definitely him, but the testify. Right. So I guess we have to find the scene of the crime then. Which must be somewhere.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
It's rather suspicious. But I'm on another mission right now. Traveler. Alright, was that him? They all look alike to me. Yeah, it's true. What are you talking about? What do you want me to do? Yeah. What do you need me for? Yeah, right.
I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal. Still, if this Selkath has concerns, we could look into it for him.
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place it doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
Right. Yeah, well, I will. But that has nothing to do with my current mission. I'm not sure. This is a bar, cantina. That's true. Sith are a blight upon the galaxy. What are you talking about? Of course, there's Sith. I will. I shall look into this. Right, another quest.
We might have a position within the Sith organization.
Oh my.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
True.
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this: when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Right. So both Sith and Republic guys are recruiting mercs. and all the guys at the bar seems to be drunk. But this is a cantina bar thing, not the place we are looking for. It's a bit more extensive than I remembered, but also this sort of reminds me of an earlier mission we had when I was training at the academy. So that might be training me, might have been training me for this. Let's see. I think I have not been over there. Or was that where I came from? And why was I stuck? I think I hit the pause button.
Jolee, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolee. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
Malak and the Sith are evil.
I want to stop Malak as much as anyone, but I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And Force powers.
Yep. Jedi is just an order. It's that happens to be good and knows the Force. But Jedi are not, and Sith for that matter, are not the only Force-wielding characters in the galaxy. Oh, I came from there. So I haven't been there yet. Yeah. So the Jedi are only the most known users of the Force, and they do it mostly for good. But like Jolee said, you don't actually need the Jedi, the Order, to keep yourself from turning. It's mostly your own convictions and how you conduct yourself that matters. Oh my. That's why in Kal Katarn is known for using known dark side powers without actually being a Sith. At least not in Jedi Knight 2 and onwards.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris.
dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
And I keep getting sidetracked. General store. I don't want to shop right now. There is a door. Visitors Hotel. I think that's where we're going. There's the Republic Embassy. Right. I think this is where we're going to continue this. Here there is Ignis. Let's talk to him.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Yeah. What did you see?
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do this, but force persuade might work.
Yeah, I'll tell the court Sunry left before the shot went off.
I guess this is what they call working the system. Not that I'm objecting. I just hope the Selkath don't find out about it.
Now, was there anything else you wanted?
What do you know about them?
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
No, not really. Who are the witnesses?
There were only two other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
No more questions for now.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Well, you are the proprietor. You can't leave. At least you would lose business if you did. Let's see. There is this guy. Let's rob him. No, let's not.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What did you see the night of the murder?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alasa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
So, what do you know about the two?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith master?
Oh, well, Elassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Force persuade.
You know, I think I could trust you. Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you. Well, one time, I saw Elassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
Lightsaber does not mean anything.
I don't know what it means to you, but to me it kind of screams Dark Jedi. And I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Dark side points? Damn. That was not my intention. Well, I did use... Really? Force Crusade is not dark side ability as far as I know. Anyway, I'll live, I suppose. Yeah. Glupor. Since I'm here, know about disappearing. Yeah, right. Murder. Why at hotel? What did you see? Who paid you and for what? Force persuasion. I'll ask later. Right. So it's a bit of a setup. Let's see. I guess we have to find that room and investigate. Oh, get out of my way. For crying out loud. get there. Oh no. Switch to other character. I keep forgetting. I guess there is a security droid. I'm not sure if I... Oh well, let's try. Assuming that this is the room of... I guess not. Do I have to ask him then?
You're the one defending Sunry.
I have no more questions.
Well, okay.
I guess about the room doesn't matter. So, mysterious man.
You, Jedi. I hear you're investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Elasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Maybe.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic. Likely in their embassies. No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Right. So, Sith Embassy it is then. But as much as I want to, I think that will have to be next time on Knights of the Old Republic. Too much have happened, time passes. So in the meantime, this was your host, the Lazy Gamer, logging off. Bye guys.